Okay, so when we are looking at multiplying matrices, it makes it easier to look at the colors. And then when we're first starting out. So let's look at this first row in pink. And we'll look at this first column of the second one in pink. And so when we multiply this first row by this first column, those answers go here in pink. And we can think of as in pink here. So what they have in common is over here and over here. So this is the common one, so that we can think of as going over here. Then if we look at yellow over here, that's going to be starting at the top and then going over here as well, starting at the back end here. And so what these guys have in common is sort of over here and over here. So we can think of it as being over there. Then green is going to be now row 2. So we look at row 2. And it's in row 1 of the new matrices once we've multiplied. So that's going to be, the greens are going to be that times that. Then when we look at the blue, it's going to be again row 2, but we're going to multiply it by column 2 here. So let's look at our pink in our example here. And so first thing we're going to do is we're going to say 7 times 3. Then we're going to say negative 2 times 2. And then we're going to say 4 times 6. Then when we get the green bit, we're going to say 3. So we look here, it was green, so it's 3 times 3. The green was over there, and then plus 1 times 2 plus 8 times 6. Okay, now yellow was here and here. So we're saying, again, A, that's 7 times J, which was 4, plus negative 2 times 7 plus 4 times 1. And finally the blue, so blue is there and there, so it was D, so we start 3 times 4, so let me just circle that. I can start circling them now, so 3 times 4 plus, and then it's 1 times 7, and then 8 times 1. Okay, so I didn't do the yellow and the green, didn't circle those because otherwise it's going to be too many colors and too confusing. So now that we've got our yellow, our pink, yellow, green, and blue, we can just add the sums up. And so we get 21 minus 4, 17, plus 24 is 41. And then yellow was 28 minus 14 is 14, plus is 18. 3 is 9, 11, and 48 is 59. And 12, 19, and 27. And so that is our final matrix when we multiply these two together. So you can multiply a 2 by 3 times a 3 by 2, but you couldn't multiply a 2 by 3 and a 2 by 3 because you'd have 2 columns and 3 rows, and so you would be lacking over here.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't have enough.
And then a 2 by 2, would that be the same principle?
Yes.
With one less value?
Yeah, 2 by 2 is easier, so I didn't do that one. But yeah, a 2 by 2 would be, again, the pink would be here. And
so it just times the top times the first one on the right hand side, then the top times the second and the second one on the right hand side, and then the bottom one the same.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah, you got it. Cool.